Right, so welcome back to the channel. I hope you're having a great day today. Today we're going to talk all about the GOAT Challenge and Season 2. I'm going to review everything that's happened in China. And funnily enough, we have moved over to India for the second part of the season as well. Let me talk you through absolutely everything that we get involved in. You can also watch this save streamed absolutely live over on twitch.tv/Doop, where I stream most days, to be fair. So China started off really sweet, then very quickly went sour. We started really well, and it was really happy. I was really happy in China. They were really good. They were fun to work with. They didn't give us chance to do any coaching badges, but yet they gave us an opportunity. They were our first club. We had obviously completed the season before, which we talked about in the previous video, that end of that season. We did all right. When we come in, we did really well. I was happy with that. We then had pre-season. We also had some players leaving due to contracts. It's a bit weird because in China, they run from January to December, not June to June. So the contracts are a bit weird there. It's a bit difficult to pick up easy free transfers because 9 times out of 10, you're going to get a free transfer and they've still got 6 months left. So with us having a full pre-season, we were able to really dial in on our system, and I'll talk you through our system and our best 11 in a minute. However, we started very well with a win and 2 draws in March and had a very successful March. And it just showed that the time that we spent putting in, we did really well. We showed that we could play in this league and probably look to be very strong in this league. SY Urban we lost to. That was a shame. They were quite low down the league at the time. ZB as well, we drew away. My aim here was to win our home games, draw our away games. So that was kind of how, like, we were just trying to get a level of stability after coming in and showing that we could do a job, because I feel every game is very important when you're very new to it all. We had a nice little cup run as well. Beating teams such as QDFC, who are the league above. They're in the Super League. So that's a really good win, 2-1 at home. We did eventually lose to Wuhan at home, and that was a shame. But they come very strong. They attacked us from all angles. I'm not going to make a COVID joke, I promise. Our time as manager actually came to an end against Chengdu. Unfortunately, it just wasn't meant to be. It was a very good game. We didn't get sacked. We actually walked away. The week before this game, our wage budget was at £67,000 a week. We were only spending 57. We knew that there was money being lost hand over fist. We knew that the club wasn't in the best shape, yet they offered us that. We took less. I think we did the right thing. However, they then turned around and said, actually, we're going to cut your wage budget without any notice down to £30,000 a week. You can only make a maximum of 5 or 4, I think 4 in this league, to be fair, new over 21 locals signings. You can't rotate your side out as much as you'd like to. You have your foreign limit. You also have your normal limit. You can only sign those 5 players in. So I guess it's stopping you from being able to rotate your whole squad. And literally every man and his dog minus 1 player was up at the end of the season. I couldn't re-sign them because we had no money. So they're all going to leave. So our squad was going to then turn into under 16s, under 17s, under 18s, and we were just going to get screwed over every single week. I was also very concerned that the fact that we weren't working within our wage budget, and that could come up against us. It wasn't our fault, but that could come up against us. So we did play Chengdu right at the end. We beat them 4-0. We went out on a high. We said goodbye to the home fans on the 5th of June, and we left China while they were 9th. I'm just going to put that. They finished 12th, but they were 9th when I left. And then it all went to shit. We took over at the start of the season because we'd left in June, halfway through the China season, but the Indian season runs from normal, June to June. So we're very lucky to get a good couple of friendlies in and get to know the squad, have a little look around. We were able to bring 1 or 2 players in, but it wasn't many. The finances aren't great here. But one thing they did offer us was a coaching badge, which is brilliant, which is one of the reasons why we came here, because they offered us that. We were offered this job. And so they finished 7th last year, the year before we took over, or the team that came first the year we were about to take over. So we had the top of the table and 7th, both offer us a job in the out of season. The top of the league wouldn't offer us a coaching badge. The 7th in the league would. It was a little bit, but we decided to take the 7th. We thought that even if we got these to a top 4, it would be good because we would be able to then compete in the cup later down the line. But also, it would get that coaching badge. And then if one comes along, we might be able to get another coaching badge, and then we could see what happens then. So yeah, we got our system sorted, and I was very happy going out of pre-season. So much so that first game, we were predicted to finish 4th overall. We were playing against 3rd predicted to be finished third overall, Northeastern FC. Opening game of the season at their place with a man sent off after 31 minutes. We beat them 7-0. I thought, here we go. We've built something stupid here. I'll show you our system in a second. But it was a really good result. I was very happy with it. And it was very much highlighting what would come. It took us all the way to the end of October to actually drop a loss. It's against our main rivals, NHDM. These guys were the ones that offered us the job. They came first last year. These were going to be our main rivals all year. We lost 3-2 away from home. They scored an absolute banger. So much so I got to show it to you. This is the goal I want to show you. Like, what is that? Like, what is that? But we lost. We lost to our main rivals. We then took a little while because we had the winter break, obviously because of the World Cup. England actually won that World Cup, which was nice to see. We came back drawing 0-0 to Delhi, winning more games. Again, not as comfortable as you'd like because we were just conceding goals. And then we played Arrows. Let me teach you a little bit about Arrows. Arrows are an under-21 side. They're just fully a youth side. They're unable to get relegated. And they are cannon fodder, to be honest. Yeah, we lost to them. Yeah, we lost to them 3-1. Yeah. We just move on. We got to the end of the season and we were very tight with the top. A loss here meant that basically if we would have won this game, we would have won the league. However, we lost, they won. We were 2 points clear. We won, they won. We were still 2 points clear going into the final game. And for some reason, I don't know why, but for some reason in India, we don't all play the games at the end at the same time. I don't know why, but we don't. We played Delhi. We drew 1-1, which meant we went to top of the league by 3 points. Theoretically, they could catch us. Our head-to-head was identical. They beat us 3-2. We beat them 3-2. Absolutely identical. The only difference was that we were 17 goals ahead or 18 goals ahead. They had to do a 19-goal spin to win the league. They actually lost the final game, which meant we actually won the league, which was superb. Absolutely superb. Great result indeed. And I'm proper happy with that. Chick got the most goals. It just pacey over the top, really. Outscored his XG. He was pretty good. As you can see, our average ratings, very good. As you can see, we just seem to concede so many goals all the time. And it was a bit of a pain in the bum. But he was good. For a one-star, a brand new player that we brought in, he wasn't great, but he did what he needed to. I brought him because he was 6'4", basically. The other player I brought in was Wally. Wally was a 6'2" defender. He was actually very good. He didn't play as many as I'd like to, only 13 league games, but he was injured quite a bit. But he was good because he was injured quite a bit, but he was good. You know, I'm happy with him at 6'2". Very good. And 350 quid a week. We did all that on a wage budget, 19 grand. We actually were spending 17 grand at the time. So very good. Last but not least would be the Federation Cup. This seems to be the top 8 clubs in India play this. Normally it would be the top 8 across the 2 leagues because normally there's the IPL, the Indian Super League. However, it's just the I Hero League here, or Hero I League. So it's the top 8 in there. We played Kashmir FC. We drew with them at home. We beat them away from home. Brilliant game. Really good, easy game, to be fair. We then played on the Saturday, the 13th of May, Sarini. They beat us 3-1 at home. Very bad result. And then on the Sunday, we played them and we beat them 4-1. We went 4-0 up. We went 1-0 up after 8 minutes. They then equalised, and then we went 4-1 up after 54 minutes, and that was just it. Game, all she wrote. And then Delhi FC, the team that drew twice with us and almost nearly cost us the league. This was a great game. They went 2-0 up after 69 minutes. We then scored in the 77th, equalised with a penalty, shock horror, on the 85th, and then scored in the 96th and the 118th minute. Perfect. We won the league. We won the league and cup double. So that's really cool. This is kind of like the FA Cup, but it's not really. I don't know what they rank this as, but it's a cup. It's in the kind of same as the FA Cups and stuff, so I'm just going to take it as a cup. We're going to win we've won the FA Cup. So this brings us to our season review. Again, overall, a very good season we had. Like I said, we didn't spend much money. Wally was the only guy, and Kumar, but Kumar played it like nearly every game. He was superb. For somebody that doesn't pay much wages at all, somebody that doesn't take up much space, he was super for us, really. Like I said, the board expected us to finish top half. We won the league. We finished top. It was very, very good. And the Hero Federation Cup, again, they wanted us to reach the final. We won it. It was a good result for us. Some of the moments that we need to remember was our first game, a brilliant win, and I'll never forget the win because we come in so concerned that we're not knowing the team very well, not being able to bring many people in, and we won 7-0. That was awesome. Arrows, we got our revenge after all. We beat them 6-0 against the Arrows after they beat us. And a top draw goal. Let's have a little look at this goal. And this was voted our best goal of the season. Yeah, it's not a bad goal. It's not a bad goal. It's a good finish at the end. It looked good. It looked tidy. I can see why they classed it as that. I don't know why I did this. Finances were not great. We're losing money, but we were under our wage budget. We didn't oversell. Sorry, we didn't overbuy, and we didn't spend over the money I was expected to spend. That's not on me. You give me the budgets, and I've got into those budgets, and I've worked to those budgets. I've got us to the top of the league. We should be attracting more fans. It's not my fault. That's down to you. And a lot of the time we did play a back four with 3 midfielders, attack midfielder and 2 strikers. And again, it performed well. Some of the big ones, Cardo got 10 assists. That's really handy. Chick got 22 goals. And to be fair, Cardo got 17 goals as well. So he had nice 27 goal contributions as well. And then Cotto at the top, our penalty taker, 16 goals. And I think if we could just double check, I think he missed 4. Yeah, just to check, he actually missed 2. So he had 16 penalties across the board, and he scored 14 of them, which is where he got his most of his. I'm sure. There's not a way for us to. Oh, there it is. There you go. So 11 of his penalties was scored in the league. So fair play. You know, he was consistent. Yeah, that was basically the team. We won Manager of the Year in India, which was superb. We also won Manager of the Month in September. We've got to be happy with that. Those little awards really do help us. And also, I just don't think we were expected to do what we did. And again, we can't fault we cannot fault what we did. We gave it a proper good effort, a proper good go in a league we've never managed in before, with a team that we didn't know fuck all about. I think we've got to be happy with that. So let's fast forward a little bit for you. As you can see, we are now unemployed. We are further down the line. We actually resigned straight after that. The money wasn't there. They weren't offering us a coaching badge. We did really well in India, but it's time that we don't get hung up on teams and we don't get kind of any sentimental value to any of the team at all. So we decided to walk away. And in turn of walking away, we needed a job. And we did a very long, slow, painful process on stream from the June to the August, I believe, or the September. And it was painful. Every job we went for, just no. And the jobs we did go for, they wouldn't offer us a coaching badge. And it just got a little bit too much. So I said to the chat, I'd had a rough day. I'm just going to go off stream, go get some lunch, some dinner, whatever I had, come back and just going to sit here until I get a job. And I'll announce it here. Now, I did announce this on Twitter, so you may already know. If you don't know, you're now going to find out who we're managing. So this is where we're at. We have got 2 jobs been offered to us. We have the Mighty Lions and we have Heb. Heb are a very well-known team in India. They're a good side, big stadium, big fan base, good team, just not in the greatest place of money at this current moment in time. And we've got the Mighty Lions, who again, very new to the scene because they've just changed their name, but big fan base, lots of money. They're offering us a £5 million transfer budget plus the wage budget. They're also offering us the fact that we can take a coaching badge. So I'm pleased to announce we are now the CZ Mighty Lions manager. We have been confirmed with our 56% win ratio. With our 56% win percentage, plus the cup, plus the league. I think we got to be happy with that. It's a really good job. At the end of the day as well, we have 5.121 million transfer budget. We have 100 grand that we can spend a week extra on our wage budget. We are currently spending 134,000 pounds a week. That's a lot of money from what we've just done. We've just won the Indian League with 19 grand a week. So very good. We've got players that are on more than 19 grand a week in our ranks. So it's going to be tough. We've got a couple of we got an old foreigner plus a young chap. We've also got room to bring more in. It's going to be a really super stream tonight and probably tomorrow and probably the day after that because we need to get this right. This is the Chinese Super League, the third best team, the third best league, the second best playable league on the game. in Asia. I can't go better than this, really, unless we go to Korea. We really have to focus this. We have to dial this in. We have to get this right, because there is a potential that we may be able to win the Champions League very early on with this team. They're not competing in the Champions League this year. We have just got to focus on the league and the FA Cup. That's all we have to focus on. We are not going to win the Champions League just yet. However, there is always time. So if you like what you see today, feel free to come and catch me over on twitch.tv/Doop, where I'm live most days or evenings or late nights, one of the three. The best place to find out whether I am live or not is over on my Twitter. The link to that is down in the description. Also, check out my TikTok, because I've been making TikToks of the clips of the stream, and it makes me smile because they always make me smile, and I hope they make you smile as well. It's just a little bit of light-hearted content. Go check that out. There's going to be more videos this week. Another tactic video for set pieces will be out this week. You can also go check out the other tactics videos I've done. The playlist to the link will be down in the description. If you really like the idea of this save, you can also go check out all the VODs. The link to that playlist will be down in the description as well. But until next time, peace out. Much love. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you all very, very soon. Goodbye.